everyone, welcome to our channel of Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. My name is Kajal Kulkarni and I am going to teach grade 6 English supplementary. Now in this supplementary we are having many story students. Till date we have heard about many stories, we have completed with 5 stories, right? Today we are going to see a very interesting story and I think you all are knowing this story. The story is all about the crocodile and the monkey. Yes, the crocodile and the monkey. You will say that teacher, we all are knowing or we are familiar with this story. But we will just go through the story once again. Once in a village, there was a tree near riverside. Okay, and that tree was very huge, big tree. And it was laden with many fruits, very sweet fruits were, it was laden with fruits, many fruits were there. And on that tree lived a monkey. That monkey was all alone, he was not having any other monkey friends, he was alone on that tree. So he was feeling very lonely. Why? See, when we are all alone, we are not having anyone to play with, so we feel bored, right? How long will you keep on playing with mobile, or how long will you keep on watching movie or television? We feel bored at a point. So even this monkey, he was having lot of many fruits to eat, sufficient water, everything, it was all pleasant, but still he used to feel lonely. Why? Because he was not having any companion. So he was always thinking that I should have one companion, I should have some friend so that I can communicate with that friend. So one day what happened? A crocodile came in search of food in the river. So the monkey saw from the tree that there is a crocodile in the river. So the monkey says that, would you like to eat some fruits? Are you staying or living in this river? The crocodile says, yes. Yes, he says, I am living in this river and I am in search of food only. So he asked that, would you like to eat this very sweet and tasty fruits? The crocodile says, yes, why not? I would be very glad to have the fruits. So the monkey started plucking off the fruits from the branches and throwing in the mouth of the crocodile. The crocodile enjoyed the fruit and he ate stomach full. He was very happy and the monkey was also happy to have such a friend. He was always sitting on the tree and always they were having, means they used to chit chat with each other. The crocodile in the river and the monkey on the tree. Days passed, many days passed. They used to, every day the crocodile used to come and the monkey and the crocodile were having their conversation. And on what topic they used to talk? They used to talk on the villagers. What are the problems faced by the villagers? Then what is the problem when there is a shortage of water, lack of water. So they both were talking all about this. Now one day what happened? They both were having their nice talk and the crocodile was his wife was waiting for him and the babies, she had just hatched the eggs and the babies were out. And the babies were so much troubling her that she became very frustrated. That every day, where is this crocodile, where is this person going? Every day he is coming late nowadays, where is he exactly going? But this crocodile, when he used to collect these fruits, he used to take the fruits along with him for his wife. He loved his wife a lot, he was very loving. So that day when he was late, his wife was very angry on him. She got very frustrated and she asked, Who is your friend? Who is this friend with whom you are spending so much of time and you are not paying attention towards us? See the children, they are harassing me so much, they are troubling me so much. So what in anger she is doing? She is telling her husband, the crocodile tells her that I am always with my friend, the one who is giving fruits for you, I am always with my friend monkey. So that crocodile is telling, the wife is telling that you are always with that monkey, now I want to eat the heart of that monkey. The crocodile is telling, how is it possible? He is my very good friend, how can I kill him? The crocodile, the wife turns very angry. She is telling, she leaves those kids, her children with the husband crocodile, and she dives deep in the river. Now the crocodile loves his wife a lot. So what he is thinking, okay, I will definitely bring the heart of the monkey. He is feeling very sad. He is very sad about it, that I have to kill my friend, but still he is, for his wife he is doing such thing. So he goes deep in the river and brings back his wife, and he convinced her that I will definitely bring the heart of the monkey. The very next day morning, the crocodile goes to the monkey. As usual, the monkey plucks the fruits and throws down. The crocodile eats sufficient, and then he is very sad. He looked very sad. So he is telling, the monkey is telling, what happened? Do you have any problem? He is telling, yes. Actually, my wife wants you to come to our house for lunch, for food. So can you come with me? I told her, I tried to convince her, but she is telling that no, bring him along with you. So is it possible for you to come? So the monkey is telling, yes, why not? But I cannot swim. So now the crocodile says, okay, I can carry you on my back and take you to my house or to my home. So now the monkey is set on the crocodile. At the middle of the river, they just came in the center, in the middle of the river, and then the crocodile was he was not able to control himself. He just told everything, he spoke everything truth to the monkey, that I am taking you to my home because my wife wants to eat your heart. Now the monkey was very frightened, he was very terrified. What to do? He kept his head calm and he said, "Arey, that much, such a small thing, so what? But you should have informed me earlier. I have kept my heart on the tree." So this crocodile, the dumb fellow, "Oh, really? You don't carry your heart along with you every day?" The monkey said, "No, why should I carry my heart along with me every day?" Then what to do now? The monkey was very clever. He said, "Don't waste your time. Your wife will be waiting for you. So take me immediately. We will go to the tree. I will take my heart and then we will leave back again." The crocodile was satisfied with what he said. He took the monkey towards the tree. And now this clever monkey, what he did? He jumped off from the back of the crocodile and climbed up the climbed up the tree, and he broke some branches and threw it on the crocodile. "You dumb fellow," he is telling, do we keep our heart on the tree? No, it is in our body. You are really a dumb creature. And he is telling that, "Please, I request you that you will not show your face again to me." And what happens? The crocodile becomes very sad. Why? Because he has missed, such a good friend. He has missed his friend and now their friendship has been broken just because of his wife. So, now we will read this story and I will again explain you. We will start with the story. The monkey and the crocodile. A monkey lived in a fruit tree on the bank of a river. He made friends with a crocodile, gave him delicious fruits to eat and sent some for his wife. They met regularly and talked, the monkey in the tree and the crocodile on the ground. See, they met regularly and they had a talk. The monkey was in the tree and the crocodile was on the ground, means in the river. Once, on the bank of a river, a monkey made a house for himself in a tree laden with fruit. He lived in it happily, eating to his heart's content the fruit of his choice. Heart's content means what? Till he was satisfied. He used to eat the fruits till he was satisfied, and he used to eat the fruits of his choice. Means there were on one tree there were no apple, no banana, no mango. The fruit was of one single fruit, but in fruits also some were very small still, some were raw. So, he was having the choice that he can pluck any of the fruit whichever he wanted to eat, and he used to eat those fruits till his heart content, till he was satisfied having those fruits. The monkey was happy but lonely and wanted a companion to talk to and share the fruits with. But there was no one around, not even another monkey. Till one day a crocodile appeared on the river side. Now the monkey was happy, he was very happy. He was having lot of fruit to eat, but he was all alone. He was not having any friends that he can talk to, or he was not having any monkey friends, nor any other friends that he can share his things with. Okay, so he was all alone and he was lonely. So one day what happened? A crocodile appeared on the river side. "Hello there," said the monkey. "Do you live in this river? Would you like to eat some fruit?" The monkey is telling, "Hello, and are you living in this river, and will you like to eat some of the fruits?" Then what the crocodile says? "Good morning," replied the crocodile politely. "I did come here in search of food for myself and my wife." "Nice of you to offer me fruit." The crocodile is telling that yes, I have come here in search of food for myself as well as my wife. And he was happy that you are such a nice monkey that you are offering me the fruits. I am very glad that you are offering me the fruits. The monkey plucked some from the nearest branch and threw them down. The crocodile found them delicious. "Thanks," he said. "May I have some on my next visit?" "Certainly, as many as you like, and some for your wife too," said the monkey. "Do come again. I am rather lonely here." Now the monkey, what he did? He started plucking some of the fruits from the near branch and threw it down to the crocodile. The crocodile found it very delicious. It was really very tasty. So what he said? "Thank you very much, and will you offer me these fruits again when I will come for the next time?" So what the monkey is telling? "Certainly, yes, why not? Yes, I will always offer you, and you can also take some for your wife. So, the monkey was the crocodile was very happy, because without any efforts, without putting any efforts, he was getting delicious fruits to eat. Yes, so he became friend with the monkey, and what the monkey is telling, do come again. Why he is telling that? He is telling it because he was all alone, he was feeling lonely on that tree. So, do come again, so that we can be friends and we can talk with each other. The crocodile visited the monkey regularly and ate the fruits which his host threw down. Host means, who is this host here? Host means the monkey who is on the tree, who is in the tree, and he is throwing all the fruits to the crocodile. So, this crocodile visited regularly to the monkey and to the tree, and he ate the fruits which were thrown by the monkey. He took some home for his wife. The monkey and the crocodile were now the best of friends. After many days, what happened? They became very best friends. They talked and were never tired of talking. They talked and talked and talked. They were all full time they were talking, and they were never tired of talking. They were always talking, as you all do now. When you all are sitting in class, you all keep on talking, you all are never tired of talking. So, similarly, this monkey and the crocodile, they were always talking with each other, and they were never tired or bored of talking. They talked about birds and animals, about the villages nearby and the difficulties the villagers faced in raising good crops for lack of rain. What were the points of discussion? What were the topics of their discussion? They used to talk about the birds, about the animals. Okay, they were talking about the birds and animals, and also of the villagers who were which were nearby, the nearby villages. And what were they talking? They were saying that they were discussing about the difficulties that the villagers are facing due to the lack of rain. Okay. The crocodile's wife was annoyed because her husband came home late. She didn't like his friendship with the monkey. The crocodile couldn't altogether ignore his wife's wishes. Now, what happened? One day, the crocodile stayed with the monkey longer than usual. His wife was annoyed, waiting and waiting, managing the little crocodiles that had just been hatched. She said, "Who is this friend of yours you are so fond of?" "Oh, he is a very nice monkey," he replied. "He lives on a fruit tree. He sends fruits for you every day. You don't expect me to climb trees, do you?" What he is telling now. One day what happened? This crocodile stayed with this monkey for a very long time. Means what time they used to spend every day, much more time than means he took more time, they spent more time than what they were spending every day. So, what happened? His wife, the crocodile's wife, got very angry. She was very annoyed, waiting for this for his husband. Why she was annoyed? Because the eggs which were hatched, the babies had just come out from those eggs, and managing those babies, she was very annoyed. She was very tired, means the babies all they were troubling her. So, she said to the monkey that, "Who is this friend of yours that you are so much fond of?" So, the monkey crocodile is telling that, "Arey, he is a very nice monkey. I told about you. He is always giving fruit for you. Do you think that I must be climbing on the tree and plucking those fruits and bringing it for you? Don't expect that I am climbing the tree." So, she is telling that a very nice monkey. So, he is my friend and he is giving the fruit to me every day, which I am bringing for you also. So, I am spending my time with that monkey. A nice monkey, I am sure, replied the wife with obvious sarcasm. Sarcasm means what? Something we talk about, like we do know that way. So, in that sarcasm she said that okay, a nice monkey, I am sure. If you ask me, this monkey should be my food. I want to eat his heart so much. Now, wife is telling, if you will ask me, this monkey should be my food. I want to eat the heart of this monkey. So, what now the crocodile is telling? What a foolish thing to say, shouted the crocodile. I can't kill a friend, though I won't mind a monkey occasionally for a change to taste. Now, this crocodile is telling that, are you foolish? Are you gone out of your mind? You are telling that I should kill my friend monkey? No doubt that even I would like to eat a monkey occasionally. Sometimes even I would like to eat a monkey. But I can't kill my friend monkey. Please don't think about it. The crocodile's wife is telling, you bring him here, ordered the wife. I want to see him. So you can eat him. Never, declared her husband. Now wife is telling that you have to bring the monkey to me because I want to see him, I want to eat him. And what the crocodile, what her husband is telling, so you can eat him. Never, he is telling, never, I will never bring my friend here for you to eat. Then his wife was furious and she dived in to hide herself at the bottom of the river, leaving the little ones to pester their father. Pester means to trouble, okay, to trouble their father. So, what she is doing? In anger, she becomes very angry and she dived. Dived means she jumped or she moved into the depth of the river, at the bottom of the river, and leaving her little ones, her young ones, her children with the father to trouble him. The crocodile was in a serious dilemma. It was in a serious dilemma means a very serious problem he was. He was in a tension. Now, what to do? He loved his wife and was very fond of his friend too. He was loving his wife as well as he was fond of his friend. He didn't wanted to leave his friend or kill his friend. Okay, so he was loving his wife as well as he was fond of his friend. Finally, he decided to be on the side of his wife. Finally, what happened? He thought that I have to live lifelong with my wife. So, I have to listen to her whatever she is telling. So, he is on his wife, he is on the side of his wife. She was his life partner after all. I know it's a sin to betray a friend, to cheat a friend. Betray means to cheat someone. But what he is telling? That after all, she is my life partner. My wife is my life partner. She is going to be with me for the lifelong time. For lifelong, she is going to be with me. So, how can I hurt her? So, I know that I am cheating my friend, but for my wife, I have no choice. I have to do it. I know it's a sin to betray a friend, but I have no choice, he said to himself. I'll invite the monkey home and hope for the best. What he is telling? That I will invite him and let's see, we will hope for the best what happens. My wife wants you over a meal, dear friend, said the crocodile when he visited the monkey next. When the crocodile visited the monkey the next day, what he is telling? That my wife wants you to come over a meal for lunch. Can you come? Because my wife wants you to come for over a meal. You must come home with me today. What he is telling? That you have to come home with me today itself. With pleasure, said the monkey. The monkey got he turned very happy. He is telling, oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure that you are calling me. But, what he says? I am no swimmer, but can ride on your back. And they set out. What is the monkey telling? The monkey is telling that I am not a swimmer. I cannot swim. I am unable to swim. But I can sit on your back and we can ride together for the meal. And then they left from there. In the middle of the river, where the current was the strongest, the crocodile could no longer hide his intention. Sorry, my friend, he said hesitatingly. Hesitatingly means something that he is not, means he was not willing to do. He was afraid, he was ashamed, you can say. He was not willing to do that. We say, no, when we do something wrong, we hesitate. Yes, shall we do or no? Do or no? Should I do this or no? Should I take the thing or no? We hesitate. So, with that hesitation, he told the truth what his intention was to the monkey. But where he said that? In the middle of the river where the current was very strongest. Okay. So, in that place, the crocodile told the monkey about his intention. What he said? Sorry, my friend, he said hesitatingly, but I have to go underwater now. I have brought you here to kill you. My wife cannot survive without eating your heart. Goodbye. Now, after coming in the middle of the river where the currents are very strong, the crocodile is telling the monkey that I am really very sorry. Why? Because my wife wants to eat you. She wants to eat you up, and I want to take you I will take you deep in the water. I want to kill you now. The monkey was scared and distressed, but he was sensible and clever like all monkeys. He kept a cool head. Calmly he said, I do anything for you and your family. You are my only friend. After all, what is a monkey's heart compared with the life of a crocodile's wife? He is telling, what is the importance of that monkey's heart? If we compare the monkey's heart and the crocodile's wife, then the crocodile's wife is much more important than that heart. So, he is telling that way, he is praising the crocodile and he wanted to get rid of it. But how foolish could you be? Why didn't you tell me before? I'd have brought my heart along. But where is your heart? Asked the crocodile innocently. I thought you carried it all the time, the crocodile is telling. Of course not. It's there on the tree. Let's swim back at once and get it. Your wife must be waiting, replied the monkey, gaining confidence. He gained the confidence of the crocodile. He just told the crocodile about what, he didn't tell that what his intention was, but he gained the confidence of the crocodile. Oh dear, what a mistake, hissed the crocodile. They laughed loudly as the crocodile took a full turn to reach the tree. The crocodile took a full turn to reach that tree. On the river bank, the monkey jumped onto the tree and heaved a deep sigh of relief. Heaved means after a very big tension, the tension is now resolved. So, he took a sign of relief. Whoosh, we do know that way he did. He plucked a fruit or two from the nearest branch and throwing them down said, "Let your wife have some fruit rather than my heart. Fresh fruits are good for mind and body. Goodbye, friend, and if you don't mind, we won't meet again." The crocodile, sadder and wiser, shed a few tears which were genuine and turned back to go home. He was in a hurry to tell his wife a thing or two. See, now here the crocodile, the monkey just left, he just threw some fruits down to the crocodile and he is telling that, "Goodbye, crocodile, we will now never be friends, you don't show your face again." And this crocodile, what he is in a hurry to go home and tell all that had happened to his wife. So, here we will stop this story, and if there are any doubts, we will discuss it in the doubts session. Till then, thank you.